Guru team, and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn on PS5. You join me on year 3. It is day 8. We've just had an insect swarm attack. I was right, they're going to go around this corner. So, changed a little bit. The last 2 or 3 spawns I've had have been congregating out here. So, no more from up top for now, but we have had a few more down here. We haven't had any flying. We just had the walking and crawling type, which is okay. The defenses seem to be holding. Obviously, I think the issue here was they've just massive numbers got through the wall. So I probably need another layer of traps, which is fine. We're doing okay with some scrap stuff, and they are coming through here. So I'm going to take this field away after this has grown. It's getting a bit windy. Hello. I don't think we need it anyway. I think 2 grain fields will be fine. I got rid of the field that was here, and there was a field here, and I got rid of that. But we have harvested our silicon, and we have replanted our silicon. So down in here, we don't have enough stuff. Why don't we need enough stuff for CPU cores? We need metal alloys. So we're out of metal alloys. We've got 120 silicon. Now, you know what my math is like. So we need, let's check. We need, for the Ansible relay, 10 CPU cores. Each CPU core takes 5. No, it takes 25 silicon. So we need 250. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Yes. We need 250 silicon. We got 120. So we got to do this all again. We didn't harvest everything. But these 4 fields, if we harvest all 4 fields, I think we'll be good with stocks of silicon. Bearing in mind we still need to repair stuff. You know, when things get damaged, we still need to repair it. So we have run out of electronics and CPU cores because we have been busy repairing stuff. I've also had to switch this off. We're at 240. We want to get 500, so we're nearly halfway there. But we have been chowing through metal alloys and fuel. We're out of fuel. We're out of metal alloys. The smelter is good to go. Can I get somebody to handle that? I can get you to do that for me. Can I, Connor, dear? So yeah, I had to stop a few things. The realities of persisting are a little bit more important. So this is on the go. That's fine. We're gonna make fuel. There you go, 20 fuel. I want to refuel my defenses. So that's fueled. That's fueled. I want to fuel up the balloon. That is fueled. So what I will do is I will switch that back on again. There's no alloys anyway, so it will only run when there are enough alloys to make it run. So we'll get a few more fuel resources in. We'll work on. We've got 113 scrap, and I think I got 40 ore. There was some ore out here that we mined. We're scavenging because this happened. So thoughtfully, a big lump of passing spaceship, landed literally in our back garden. So we're now scavenging that up, which is jolly good, and we're just moving on. Really, we did some stuff. We ran out of materials. We're stockpiling again. We're dealing with the alien attacks. We will get the silicon sorted. The trees are nearly sorted for wood. Health wise, we are good. We've salvaged some first aid kits. We've created some more antibiotics. We've got bandages. We've got everything else. We got yet more scrap. Food wise, we've been salvaging and scavenging emergency rations. We've been making meals, so they're happy with food. We've got lots and lots of raw ingredients for a whole bunch of who knows what not happening. We've got clothes and particularly an awful lot of leather that we're making leather stuff out of when we get the chance. I think we're due. Can I get you to sew a t-shirt? So we're going ahead. She's fainted because she's tired. Everybody's busy. It's busy time. We're all busy, but that's the way it goes. We got to get busy to get this stuff made, to get this Ansible relay made, so we can finish our mission. So that's all good. That's all fine. We're not bothered about research. I have no research on the go. I simply don't care for right now. Maybe ore prospecting might be good, but we're just so busy. Like improved carbon fiber and so on. We need to improve railgun snipers, concrete fortifications. Mech cores. What's a fabricator matrix do when it's at home? Transform energy into matter. No, don't need one of those. Searchlights. Maybe searchlights are better for attacks at night, but only marginally so. Tools might be handy. A harvesting tool. Sheepers, creepers. It uses an awful lot of metal alloys. So 3 days max. Yeah, I'm not bothered. I'm just not bothered. Carry on. So we're just going to carry on. Our target here is Ansible relay, Ansible relay, Ansible relay, and I think we're working on that. We've got our defenses working. We've got our motion sensors. We've got our everything. I'm going to add another layer of traps in somewhere, and we're going to carry on. Have I got any spare fuel? 25. Is that we're waiting? Might do an exhibition. Let's see, what have we got? Coal source, tachyon source, spaceship debris, shooting star. Let's do spaceship debris. Connor's always a dab hand at that. If we find anything, because his physical is so high, he can always salvage something. So, yeah, year 3, now day 9. We're going to move on. I'll see you day 16. Oh, don't give me that. Day 16, extreme heat wave. Before you panic, this is working okay. We have the sensor in here, so the minute it gets to 28 degrees inside, it's 33 inside. This kicks in. You can see it's working. It's working. So it drops the temperature indoors. They've all got vents, which balances the temperature across the whole of the space. It drops it. It doesn't drop it all the way, but they can all cope with sub 40 degree. So as long as they can cope with sub 40 degrees inside, they sleep inside, that lowers their temperatures. It's not a problem. I'll see you in day 16. Hello, welcome back. It's day 16. Not a lot has changed, to be fair. Not a lot has changed. 390 concrete, 270 carbon nanotubes. We're up to 3 CPU cores now. Go Raka, good man. So we're working on those. I added in 2 scrap metal fermenters because we have an abundance of scrap, but not nearly enough fuel. So these were full, running flat out, making fuel all the time. We got plenty of insect meat. I mean, my gosh, we've got 270 insect meat. They keep coming. I don't know where they keep coming from. So insect meat is fine. Fuel, we have. Ooh, sorry, it's my controller. We have fuel. We have fueled everything up. We've fueled everything up, and we have 15 in spare. So this should be running. No, awaiting materials. It's probably waiting for someone to do something with it. So that's fine. He's handling the 3D printer. So it's going 270, soon to be 280. Nearly at 300. Concrete's nearly at 400. It is the time taken to assemble the stuff, but Raka, bless his cotton socks, is now. Where is his criteria? Here he is. He is now crafting 7. So he's now at crafting level 7. If we can get him up to crafting level 10, he will whiz through these things. He has 50 electronics to make. We got 5. So CPU cores is what he's into at the minute. Electronics take 6 hours. These take 12 hours. So the electronics take half as long, but there's 5 times as much. So 2.5 times. Oh, is that the right math? I don't know. Can someone tell me? Anyway, he's got a lot of work to do. We've added in some additional traps because we were running across some issues. We got rid of this field. We added in some traps. We are scavenging like crazy. That was electronics, which was jolly good. That takes us up to 11. We're salvaging our way through this lump of thing that fell from the sky. There's a lot of these guys out here. So yeah, so we're moving on, and we're moving on. Be another 8 days. Hello, day 24. We just had another insect attack. Some flying insects this time, and the crawly ones went crawling off somewhere else, which is all good. I'm fine with them crawling off somewhere else. Finally managed to harvest our trees. Yay, we've got some wood. 104 wood. We got wood. Raka, you legend. 10 CPU cores. So he's met the quota for CPU cores. We got 39 more. Actually, we've got 40. We must have used one up. So we got 40 more electronics to make up. Go my old son, go my old son. 40 times 400 silicon. We have 80. We're going to need a lot more than that, so we're just going to have to keep harvesting the silicon like heck if we want to get that far. We're growing some more grass, so we can fix that. We have lots of insects, and that's just as well because we're short on insect meat to make some more fuel because we need some more fuel for this thing, which is going fine. In stock 360, 10 more on the go. That'll be 370 carbon nanotubes, 490 concrete. If we can only get someone to resource this, it'll be the last time. We'll have 500 concrete. I'm not using concrete for anything, so as soon as this one is done, that is the last one. That furnace can stay quiet, which is one less thing to handle. We have 224 alloys thanks to this sucker, and the metal alloys from ore. Now that should probably, to be honest, put us way ahead in terms of how many alloys we need. So I might just switch that off for now and save ourselves some juice. In case, I don't know, something comes along, something important happens, solar flares during an alien attack or whatever. But I think we've got plenty of alloys, so we managed to get those sorted. Remember me thinking that was going to be a big drama? It's not a big drama. Fuel is the big drama. It's not a drama. It takes time. I've got 4 fermentation barrels making fuel, and we are, when we can, making fuel. We need some more insect flesh. We've also been off on a few expeditions, but there's not that many. There's some spaceship debris, which I can probably skip it for now. So we're doing what we can do. Everybody's kind of okay. He's a grump, which is fine. He's got an infected vision implant. He's bound to be a grump. So there you go. I've decided to build this wall. I built a small wall, and then I thought, you know what the heck? We got lots and lots of rock, so we'll build a. There's a storm coming. I think I'll move way faster if I hit it on fast forward. I mean, I don't see anything. I feel like there should be some kind of visual cue rather than just a noise. Some dust, reduced visibility. Where are you going? Salvaging way out here. There's this one. Just be careful, there's bugs up there, miss. Yeah, so I decided to build an extended wall because they were damaging my crop. I don't have time for crop damaging shenanigans. So I think they were pathfinding to the beds or something. They might still come round and get stuck at this gate, which is just a pain. Can't fit a gate in anywhere else to get to. Anyway, we're doing that. We're doing that, and we're doing okay. And we got a lot of insect meat. We got some insect. We got some insect meat, so we can be zipping around. No enough resources. Dagnabbit. We might have to go hunting insects if we want some more fuel. Or sometimes you turn up fuel salvaging, which is also fine. So, I ramble. Day 24. We're moving on. Oh, concrete's done. That's it, man. Concrete's done. That's done. That's doing no more smelting. We've got 500 concrete. Tick that box. 380 nanotubes. We're not that far away, to be fair. It's still going. It'll be possibly 400. Yep, it'll possibly be 400 in absolutely no time. And we are 10 CPU cores in and 11 electronics. So, yeah, it's still going to come down to 50 electronics. My goodness gracious. Let's see how we do. It's not the end of the year yet. We're not out yet. See you soon. Right, welcome back. It is day 32. Oh man, so close. So close. Is this on? Not enough resources. We must be short of fuel. We short of fuel? Yeah, short of fuel. That's okay. We've got fuel fermenting. It'll be a while, but we'll get there. So this has to run one more time, and we have 500 carbon nanotubes, which is great. We already have 500 concrete, which is great. We already have more than 10 CPU cores, which is great. Electronics, less great. I mean, the reality is as well that we need 500 juice to make this Ansible relay work, and I don't know how long it has to run for, but at the minute we're generating in excess of 236. So we're going to need to generate an excess of 500 to cover just the additional power drain of the Ansible relay. So I've built a couple of more graphene solar panels because on a good day they're going to give us 60 each. Unfortunately, the issue with that is to build those takes 3 electronics. So on top of the 50 electronics that we have to make, we're potentially going to need another 5 graphene solar panels. So that's another 15 electronics. So it's just grinding away the time. Poor old Raka has been doing literally nothing but assembly work. Bearing in mind that we have to use up electronics for repairs. So sometimes these things get attacked. They wear out. The graphene solar panels wear out. The batteries wear out. The fridge wears out, so we're using a bit of juice, but we're using up electronics. That's maybe going to ease off a little bit in that I can ease off using this thing, which uses juice. Only uses 20, so it's not going to save me a lot, but we won't be using that, so we'll ease up on that. We can maybe ease up on the electric furnace for a while. We can change over to using this furnace for metal alloys and things for a while. Everything else is really, there's not a lot of high drain devices, to be fair. So we'll need to look at that, and we'll need to look at it's grain. I got an overabundance of grain. I've got, what have I got? 1,200 grain. So a lot of it is not in the fridge because I just don't have enough storage space for it. It's fine. We got 12 antibiotics. We're good. I can probably maybe switch this over to the antibiotics, do another 8. Um, once this liquid fuel is done, until 1. I think so. It's just going to do this 1, and then when it's done, it switches to antibiotics, I think. Yeah, there's not a lot of high drain devices, so we'll see how it goes. But we're really cracking on. Like I said, as soon as we get the fuel, this will be at 500. So the next time you come back, which will be in 8 days' time, I fully expect that the nanotube situation will be sorted, and we'll just be working on electronics. See you soon. Well, hello again. I was going to bring you in day 40, but there was a dust storm and it was incredibly noisy. It's gone away, even though the dust storm is still there. But oh man, we have just been hammered by a small beastie attack. There was a lot of them, over 100 or so, and they just smashed their way through the stone walls like they weren't even there, and have successfully destroyed all my gear, which is going to be a nuisance because we have 10 electronics and 11 CPU cores, but we're going to have to use it to repair all of this stuff when people are feeling up for it. So that's a bit annoying. I don't know what the answer is going to be to this. I'll have to have a think about it. I thought the stone walls would be a little bit more resistant to punishment, but they don't seem so, which I'm surprised about. I think, does it give you the stats? It says they've got an integrity of 60 versus like a wood fence or poles is 50. So I'm not sure. You'd have to go to fortification, which is wooden, which is 300, but I don't have enough wood. And you can't make a concrete fence, so short of I'm not making a carbon fence. So it's still only 150. They'll still trash it. So I'm really a bit annoyed about that. My stone fences really took a punishing. And this is the first time that we've ever had serious issues with our defenses failing. Yeah, that's a bit of a nuisance. So yeah, anyway, on the plus side, we've got 500 concrete, we've got 500 nanotubes, we have 120 silicon. We have some stuff, but like I said, we're gonna work through that. Rak is a legend. He is now crafting level 9, so he's whizzing through them a little bit quicker. We're still going with plant in the fields, and we plant. But if we have to keep dealing with this kind of level of attack, he's just having quiet vomit. If we have to deal with this level of attack, it's going to be a little bit problematic. It's only year 3. I wasn't expecting any significant increase in attacks for a couple of years at least, and they've just suddenly significantly ramped up, which is something of a surprise. So I'll need to go and have a look at what defensive options we have available, because I think, you know, even if you go and have a look at research, none of this stuff helps. None of this stuff helps. Solar roofs. It's interesting. Carbon nanotubes again. Yeah. So. Okay. We could really do with things like this. The improved railgun sniper, but they want 20 carbon. Because I think that's another issue. While we get back to this. Is he's now, we can go with the pulse rifle, which is actually surprisingly good. We've got a synthetic helmet. He's got nothing there. We're gonna have to swap over to those. Yeah, we're edging it on gear. She's now got nothing, so she can have a laser pistol. He still has a functional pulse rifle. We're out of spears, so he's got no close range stuff, which is a nuisance. Yeah, so the problem is I have to take somebody into crafting while Raka's doing his thing. It might be Connor, because Connor's the only one, if we have a look at activities under craft, he's the only one that's like two. I mean, Jack is interested, which is fine, but he's incredibly slow. I tried to get him to do some bandages and a couple of, sort of shirt things. He's very, very slow. So, but Connor's not interested. If the thing is, if they're interested, then it boosts their morale doing it. So Raka's interested in it, so he gets a morale boost from doing it. Connor won't probably get a morale boost, but Jack would. So I might have to ease Jack into it and get some stuff going. But Jack's he's been doing a bit of farming stuff. He's very good at organizing, butchering all of the critters. So I leave him to butcher the critters, and he does so. And obviously we're making fuel out of that. We've got 105 fuel, which is super tickety boo. We've run out of scrap. We've run out of alloys. This is a bit of a recovery phase for us. So I've got to get on and try and get these people recovering. I think there was a ship over here which can move to salvage now. So we'll get that into salvage. That's some rocks that they're mining, which, to be honest, probably don't need to mine. Yeah, look, I've got some recovery to do, and I've got till the end of the year. We'll see how it goes. See you soon. Right, team, welcome back. It's approaching the end of the year, day 48. We've just had another attack, obviously. A couple of things. Let's slow time down a little bit. The repairs didn't take nearly as much effort and or resources as I thought, which was really rather good. We've also had some more debris fall from the sky nearby, which is pretty good. We've got a cargo pod which has turned up in the expeditions, and we've had some luck scavenging. So we've got some more alloys, which is great, and we have achieved slightly more electronics and CPU cores. So we're up to 17 electronics. We've also got a mech core. I'm not sure we can construct one yet. I think we'd need to research it. So let's have a look before it gets to New Year's. Researching mechs. There's a light mech down there. It's 100. They're pretty handy, remember? They are pretty handy defensive mechanisms if you do have them. I'm not super sure we need to worry about it right now. The key for us is these darned electronics. So 17, I mean, we're a lot better than we were. We're closer to half than we were. So that's a win for sure. Power wise, these are it's nighttime, but if these produce 60 full whack and I have 6 of them, then my mass production at the minute is 360, and we're using 72, so I need to get at 572, which is effectively 600. So I need at least 10. 6. I need 4 more, and each one is 3, I think. So I need 12 cores. No electronics. So poor old Raka, he's gonna get lumped with it. He really is. I guess like I said, the plus side with Raka is crafting is something that he enjoys doing, and he's at number 9. So he's hardly had any problems whatsoever in terms of meltdowns, because he's really quite happy about it. So he just plods on, which is great. He's plodding on. The rest of them are plodding on, doing their own thing. I don't know what Ember, no one likes Ember, so I don't know what her story is, what she's done to people, but she really has pissed a lot of people off. So there we go. End of another year. How are we doing? Well, we're very nearly got this Ansible relay built, for heaven's sake, and it's year 4. So we need to see how we do, but we need to get these electronics. If we keep salvaging and we keep going out on expeditions, and we keep our head, we should be good. I don't think we'll get everything done that we want to get done in year 4. I'm not going to rule it out, but I think it's more of a year 5 kind of thing, and I mean that in virtue of just trying to get all these electronics together. But there you go. So I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope it's a little bit more fast-paced than the last ones have been. It certainly feels like it has been. And yeah, do drop a like. Do subscribe to the channel. Do click the bell notification so you know when the next one is coming along. And stay tuned for what could be a very exciting year 4. Until then, ta-ta for now.
PlayStation